Okay guys, I got a problem. Came out to put out some cubes for the cattle about midday, and I found this cow down, and I'd been noticing the last few days that she's way lagging behind, just walking really slow, and the other cattle would come up and she'd be probably a good 7-8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes behind them and walking slow. She'd come up and eat, but I noticed it and have been watching her, and I came out this morning and she's down. You can see her legs are splayed out behind her. When I first found her, she was headed the opposite direction up this little hill, and when I came back about 45 minutes later, she was headed down the hill. So I gave her some water. She had no interest in that. And down cows are a real problem. And they're either going to get up quite easily with the correct medication. Typically, they're deficient in calcium or magnesium. Or they're just a pain in the tail end, in that nothing you do seems to help get them strong enough to get up. So I don't know what's wrong with her. My son, who's also a veterinarian, is coming out. He's a lot more knowledgeable about cattle than I am as far as the veterinary medicine things. So he's gathering some supplies, and we'll show you what we're going to do once he gets here. So stay tuned. Okay, help has arrived. This is my son Henry, and he's got a lot more food animal veterinary medicine experience than I do. So I apologize for the wind. I didn't have my microphone with me. All I had was an iPhone. When Henry arrived, he put a halter on the cow and tied it to just above her hock, so we don't want her thrashing about while we're trying to give her drugs. And we brought an IV pole from the hospital and 500 mils of calcium borogluconate. And then we're running her 5 liters of fluids. We've given her a shot of Banamine, which is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory. We've given her a shot of Exceed, which is an antibiotic. And we will have done about everything we can do here. If she doesn't get up with this, then we'll do good nursing care, keep some feed around her, keep some water in front of her, and then I'll see what we have tomorrow. I'm in a time crunch today, which is always how these things happen. So I've got to leave here in a little bit, but if she's still with us tomorrow and not deteriorated, then I'll probably try to load her and haul her to the veterinary school and see if they can do some magic. So we've drawn blood. We'll run some blood work when we get back to the clinic, and we'll see if we can figure this thing out. These are a challenging type of case, and unfortunately it's happening to me, so we just got to deal with the situation as best we can. Hopefully the medication and everything that we're doing will kind of rouse her around, but time will tell. So we're going to do some good nursing care. I'll update you if I get a positive update, and we may continue this video and we may not. So stay with me. We'll keep working at it, and I'll let you know how things go. Our friends came by to see what's going on. They're all rooting for her. Her respiratory rate's pretty high, so I wouldn't be surprised she didn't get hurt somehow, and she may have a broken rib and a punctured lung for all I know. But the things you deal with when you're a rancher, it sucks, but it's part of the program. I always tell people, if you got livestock, you're gonna occasionally have dead stock. So not fun, but it's reality. So we'll do the best we can. I'll keep you posted.